Cheyenne, you get the video? I ain't got it. I ain't see it. You get this so-called video that's spreading with the local thugs declaring war?
No, I did not get
You hear about anybody seeing it? You like
Neil told me about it this morning. What's in the video?
Well, I don't know, but I saw
get it?
this thing up on Barbados today. I ain't got no video. I just saw war declared. Unidentified gunmen issue chilling warning to authorities. So local authorities say they have been made aware of a chilling video that is currently in circulation on social media in which a group of unidentified gunmen are making a number of serious threats, particularly against police. However, Attorney General Adriel Brathwaite is yet to publicly comment on the development, which follows serious concerns expressed about the rising number of gun crimes being committed on the island. It says he appears here to be in deep contemplation. He appears here to be crying.
Yeah, he looks like
Why he eyes up so red?
He looked like crying.
He frightened. But if he frightened, I frighten her.
All right, then. I frightened this.
Because you're supposed to got things together. Are you crying? You and the people players crying? Well, he look like he crying.
It does look like he's crying or he's like stressed. Oh, it is very scary.
But there's a glassiness underneath the eyeball that looks like water.
Yeah.
And if you're crying, I am very frightened.
I got the guns, Nadia. These are the people who, you know what I mean, that could at least protect themselves.
Yeah.
If they're worried, what about us?
What about we? What is wrong, Sherry-Ann? No. I follow your posts. You for a long time, for years, this cussed the youth.
Me?
You just cussed her, you just cussed the parents, you just cussed everybody.
Nadia?
Yeah.
You ever hear me cuss somebody, child?
I cannot help think or feel like you kind of predict the future a little bit though, Sherry-Ann, because the things that you talked about, the things that you got fire about and people, coming down your back about happening right now. You talk about the fact that the children in the school system are mindless. They're not guided. They just ain't got no drive. They ain't got no ambition. The dumbest kind, as you would say. Reading that message just now, I don't think I could disagree. And they're the ones that you said will pick up the guns. They're the ones that you said that would be the infiltrators for the crime. And now you got the news with, rest in peace, the woman that lost her life at the ATM machine. Verdict is that is a bunch of 17-year-old boys. Nobody over 20. Everybody's a teenager.
Fresh out of school.
I guess you're silent now. You. This is the time now that you ain't got nothing to say.
Hold on, wait.
That's the I told you so face, people.
The Bajan.
That's the Bajan I told you so. I tell winner.
Being a teacher. Being in and I teach at some, the high schools too, but I spend most of my time doing whatever. I can see these children. I can see the evil in these children. When I stand in the classroom, I see murderers before me, though.
Wow.
And when I try to tell one that the children nowadays, when they're talking about, these innocent little sweet, oh my God, you got to pamper them. They're so fragile, shite. And it's not just secondary, primary school too. We had something like a first farmer or something like stab at somebody's head, they get an argument.
Yeah.
So people, open your eyes. Stop living in a bubble. We are not, and then they always talk about not all. Shut the fuck up. Obviously, I am not talking about all. But what about the ones who I am talking about? They exist.
Because it don't take all to cause damage. It just take one or two.
And then one or two.
And
it is not one or two. I talked about in the same video that the line based me for cussing people children. I talked about in a classroom where usually it was 4 or 5 bad behaved children and the other 25 doing work. It is the opposite right now, though. It is 25 disgusting, dumpsy fucking children and 5 children struggling to do
the
work.
work.
5 children who parents in the tail. 5 children who got the support from home. 5 children who actually doing work. And it's 25 but when the ghetto children, because you know, if from the ghetto, when I don't like to hear it from the ghetto too, when the ghetto children, when the women who were breeding got 4 or 5 fucking children that cannot emotionally support your children. Yeah, he got brand name clothes. Yeah, he got whatever. But you cannot emotionally be there for your child. So your child is a fucking nuisance.
There's nurturing that goes into it that doesn't have
That is
anything to do with the
missing.
clothes. Yeah.
It is missing. It is missing.
Yeah.
You have a boy child, girl child. Let me talk about the boys because it's the boys. You have a boy child that the father's in his life, or the father is another black man. That's okay if he was a black man, but nobody is teaching he the right fucking way. 6, 7, 8 years old, he pan a block though. I live in the ghetto. I see the little children bypassing me 9 o'clock on the night, Nadia. School night in school clothes.
The girls is get away because a lot, as you said, is the boys is be the aggressors, a lot of the crimes. But the girls ain't innocent too because you get some insight now from some of these men who talking out the hand and saying like there's got a lot of pressure from the women. The women is be encouraging these men to go and commit these crimes.
Yes. So like, I really want Barbadians to stop being, I don't know, what's the word? Fake. Fake is not the word I want to use, but
Naive.
They're not
Gullible.
naive. They're not naive. I don't feel the naive. They just
Cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, they just don't want. They just do not want to.
I know I would have found it.
No,
Yeah.
they just don't want to acknowledge that this is real. This is the reality of Barbados. This is the reality of the school. There are most of the children are wayward. So I am never surprised when the crime is coming from a child.
I can't remember if I touched on this here last week, but my son called me at the end of the term and told me he has some really great news to me and that he got promoted. And I'm like, what the fuck is, how I get great news? This is what you're supposed to
get
do.
promoted. It's true.
You done a year, you go up another year. Why is this like...
Come and see everybody else get something.
Why we gonna go eat ice cream for this? This is the norm.
That's what you're supposed to
That's what
do.
you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But what you are saying, Sharianne, hits home. You know how much people stopped out in his class? When I found out how much people stopped out in his class,
You went to carry ice
I understood why he called me telling me I got some good news, mommy.
Yeah.
And a lot of his friends as well, too.
Yeah.
Like his partners that he brought over with him now from primary school and saying, go do over first farm again. So, what you saying being confirmed by my son.
It is a reality, and I am sick of us Bajans want to be so Americanized, and we have to deal with what it shores. There are a lot of children, and when I say children, I mean school children, who will kill you. And they have a lot of pain in the life. They got a lot of anger in the life. Nobody is checking for them, Nadia. Nobody.
And you know what is making that even worse for our youth? Because the internet gonna culture them now.
Yes.
They got access to these gadgets and they love the American culture. The new wave of rap is feeding these children. And that new wave of rap, to me, is being birthed from a very negative place. And those videos have children, boys, 9, 10, 11-year-old toting guns. Those are the shooters in the groups. The youngest ones are the ones that are actually doing the killings. When you watch a lot of these documentaries of these rap groups from Chicago, and because they're breaking it down to show you the whole war in Chirac type of thing. And they're showing you they're pointing the arrows to the people who went to jail from the whole rap culture. And what they would get caught up doing. The youngest faces that you would ever see. This body here was the shooter and killed that man. This body here was the shooter and killed that body this night in the club. Young faces.
You hear what? Like that video, yes, the English is horrible and stuff like that, but that video or that message is so chilling. Because I don't feel like I see that as just a one body playing around with it. No. That is a culture that we're dealing with right now. That is a big culture.
All the grammatical errors and...
So you see, they're foolish. There are dumps. There are fucking Dumpsy. He cannot phrase a sentence together,
But
Nadia.
yet still they have access to a computer
And
to
a-
put together. So that
and
means
a gun.
that as Dunsy as they are, they're functioning.
So he
So how are they functioning?
can't phrase the sentence together. He can't spell the guns that he talking about.
But he can load the whole video up on YouTube though.
But he know what he talking about though. He know what he talking about. You hear the man say? It's the young guns that want to go out there with now.
Because them ain't frightened.
Okay. But when I want to sit
And
down.
clearly them ain't frightened because that video out and he just pressed edit and he ain't care nothing about
So they
grammar police, nothing so.
because they have no accountability at that age either. One, as I talked about in the video that would curse me for, I talk about, we used to laud the older teachers because they could discipline. We cannot discipline these children, Nadia. We cannot touch these 13s or 14s. Touch them who? Me?
To get knocked out?
But he mother or father to come off the block and shoot me. And you touching you, son? Your son, I am not touching him. I put him out the class and that's all I did. Me try to discipline your child. These children have no accountability whatsoever. You can't tell them anything. You can't touch them. So the parents now, on the other hand, always feel that the child, right? He just killed somebody, but he's a nice fella. Nobody don't do him that. He got his ways. So you all, not me, because I got no children, you all have raised a generation of nuisances. And now the Dumpsy, can't get no work. So it's to say that, you're talking about the youths want jobs. What the fuck we can get he to do?
They can't get the work and they don't want no work, Sharianne,
Good.
because you pass a lot of construction sites and stuff like that. The quality of work that is out there
Good. They want
doesn't suit
an
them.
office job that they can get
there
enough
have been
money.
sanctions here working. They're Guyanese here working, and I don't think that should be. But because of the nature of work, it is.
Let me do it now.
Our Beja men don't want to do that.
The children want money. And they don't understand to get money, you got an education. But what am I talking about? To get money, you don't need an education. You can go and rob though, Nadia. Okay, you can go and rob people though. You could go and sell weed though. Yeah, I can't make as much money as a weed man can make, and that's the reality of the situation. That's what when they want to face. You want young people going to get a job and work 40 hours and they can sell weed one night goblet and come up with 3 or 4 grand. You a cunt? But they're not working, we can sell weed too. So y'all have to deal with the reality of the situation that these young people who ain't got no sense, they ain't got no education, the while, and know they got guns. It's a fucking recipe for disaster though.
It comes down to the point that me and Neil were having earlier. Neil, the sound man. Shout out to Neil, whose son is coming in and is going to be keeping, his son very busy. Unlike the rest of the parents both here. For the vacation time. But the children ain't got nothing to do. The children ain't got nothing to do. The children ain't got nothing to do. There's a little innocence up to, I would say, age, but 10?
Yeah.
Are you stretching it? 10?
In certain places.
I would say 10. 12 to stretch it. And then now the formative years or the adolescence going into the formative years is from about 11, 12, going up to 17 or so, 18. We don't have anything other than school for children. We don't have any, and I mean in your face. I know people has got the little community things and stuff like that, but I find things are very hush-hush. You gotta really go out there looking for things to do for your child of quality and whatnot.
Right.
But government-based, apart from the sports council,
Right.
what we really got for the children to do?
Nothing.
To culture them?
Nothing. And
I think that has a lot to do with our kids rushing to grow up to be adults.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough to fill that gap. So let me go and pick up guns and smoke weed and drink alcohol. And
You ask half of these children what you want to be when you grow up.
because these are where these centers.
But those are good things too. But to do something, have some kind of idea of what it is you want to be when you get older. I find in North America and other cultures,
These
you're
thoughts
molded
are
in a certain
cultured.
way.
And then you keep saying the word is cultured.
right.
Children,
Aptitude tests to see what your child would be good in, and
yeah, it's
channel them in that
cultured.
direction.
It's cultured.
You know?
It's cultured.
And they have none.
It's cultured. It's something that and somebody has to be the manager of culture. You know, just wake up. There's a conversation I was having. I was having this conversation with somebody. My sister plays the piano beautifully from young. I mean, distinctions in Beethoven and saying young. You know, just wake up and play the piano hard.
True.
Her mother used to
Has to be introduced
her.
to, yeah.
It'd be quarrel. She used to be on the piano crying and practicing until she didn't want to do it. Like it was like grinding teeth to get her to practice. She just wake up. I know how to play piano like that.
Right.
Where is our mother that can make we practice or like culture we? Who gonna culture we to be the best that we could be? The teachers. Oh, okay. I'm just saying
that's what the teacher is supposed to do.
I'm just saying that I think that we could create something else that can assist in the culturing of these children, man.
I agree, Nadia, and I disagree strongly.
Okay.
I feel like how I said before, we need to reiterate to these parents that is your job. Not just to push them out and feed them and send them off into the world. Your job as a parent is to culture your child. Nadia, you're responsible for your children, though.
You're right.
You. I ain't had them, not the school. You is who bring them into the world, though. So there is a huge void in parenting that I was trying to get back to that point that parents need to take responsibility for their children. That's exactly what I mean. You cannot expect somebody else to do it for you. Same way like how the grandmother was pressuring she to make something of your life. You know what I mean? There are the parents don't do that no more, Nadia, and you can see the fact that we got 4 and 6 year old, not 4, primary school children on the streets after hours. Where is your mother? Who gonna keep you and say you too young for that? You need to. Where is it? It is missing in Barbados
because we're not afforded the comfort to explore those things anymore. Sherry-Ann, mommy now gotta work a double shift.
Nadia and dog come with me that. The mother's home sit don't cock up though. With Remy and the nails.
All of them in the same.
I don't mean.
I guess I am from that walk of life.
I tell you, the mother's.
But it got a lot of mothers out there that working real hard and go pick up the child from school and drop them off by their mother now or something. So because they're trying to make ends meet as well too. Right. And that's take away from the time that they should be spending with helping with their homework or just doing, bonding stuff or whatever. The system is sapping away and it will only get worse with the increase on a lot of things now because how you can make ends meet.
True.
So yes, I do agree with you. They got deadbeat parents. Yes. But everybody that may not be meeting the mark, it's not necessarily deadbeat, Sherry-Ann.
Fair enough.
Because they just might be trying to keep up with the hustle of life.
Fair enough.
And that's why it's put it back on the government, again, on the national responsibility. Like, something gotta give. I don't know. I guess. I don't know how it can happen. I'm not saying it's taxing. I don't know. But I just know for one thing, something has to give. We on a vicious cycle. We can't keep up with it more. I am the straddled hamster. I'm tired. And the little water pump over there, but I can't seem to stop running off of the blasted wheel to go over there and get a little water. Because I feel as if I start running on the wheel can never start back up again. And a lot of people in Barbados feel that way.
Fair enough.
So it's like, okay, I know that, my daughter missed me and I miss she recital and da-da-da-da-da-da, but if I don't get this deadline in now, by this time I can get that little money, the bonus and thing that can help with the vacation. You can't stop running on the fucking wheel. You're constantly running on it. And things falling on the wayside and suffering because of it. But what you gonna do? And so I ain't gonna give. We talk about that in long though.
That's a good topic.
We could talk about that forever. That is truth. But all of that, they got the rise of crime is going to be linked to the rise in taxes. It's going to be linked to the unavailability of jobs. It's going to be linked to the rise in the education prices, which means that a lot of people won't be afforded it. It's just everything intertwined.
And the
I don't know.
education system want revamping since every sense.
Every sense.
You
That
remember?
could like modernize it.
Right. You remember like a lot of the some of the videos I did about talking about my, play in the teaching system, how you wanted to change up things. And I immediately was told, no, just stick with the system, blah, blah, blah. So the education system definitely is to blame.
And I think that if some of the changes that you were proposing could have been made, making them tradesmen, making them do something with their hands.
That's why I said I
because
saw
everybody ain't academically.
Right. I saw murderers in front of me, Nadia.
Yeah.
And I came up with something to help them not be murderers.
Not pick up a gun. Let's pick this up.
Because they wasn't doing the schoolwork. And I saw potential in them. And I also saw the flip side. I saw murderers saying no in front of me though. I saw the robbers. I see them. I see the murderers in front of me as a teacher. And I was like, okay, you see the system we got with academics? It ain't gonna work for these here. It's too late for them there. They're going out to school next year. Let me just see the light boxing. When the light horse writing. When I can fix phones. What I can do? You know what I mean? Immediately it was met with no, stick to the CSC syllabus. And some of them in jail now. Some of them some of the are killers. Like, and it doesn't surprise me. I was saying, mom, so and so, blah 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 blah, gone jail for killing. I was like, I'm not surprised.
That's sad.
I blame Ronald Jones for that one. Allegedly.